It's Firearms Friday, brought to you by Thunderbolt Guns, and female gun ownership is on the rise. Statistically, 60% of American gun owners are white adult males, but a new trend shows that female gun ownership is increasing. Fox News contributor and gun law expert Emily Taylor on the line here with us this morning. She's an attorney with the Texas Law Shield. And Emily, a good morning to you. More women are arming up.
Good morning. Yes, it's a really exciting trend, and I think something that was really deficient in the firearms industry until really the last decade. We've seen a lot of growth.
Not only that, Emily, the gun manufacturers are doing a lot to make guns more appealing to women. I saw what's called the Lady Smith from Smith & Wesson that was pink. There were others that likewise, and they are making them smaller, more comfortable, more ergonomically comfortable as well. And even for us guys, it's a lot easier to hold the gun and more comfortable.
Oh, sure. And that's a huge barrier to women carrying guns. And I am a huge proponent that every woman should have a license to carry a firearm and should keep that handgun with her at all times, because it really levels the playing field when it comes to self-defense. But a huge barrier to that carry for many, many women is, how am I going to conceal a gun on my body? Because with women's clothing and the size of firearms and holsters generally are geared more towards the male body, it can be something that's hugely difficult. But with this rise, we're seeing a big increase in the market for exactly what you said, guns that are easier for women to carry, holsters that are made for women. It's really been a wonderful shift.
We're talking with Emily Taylor, who is a Fox News contributor and a gun law expert representing defendants in the Second Amendment cases, and God love you for that. We see more and more also of women. My wife and I and our daughter took a gun safety course from Thunderbolt Guns here that sponsors Firearms Friday. And one of the things that they teach is, you can, and I've always used the analogy, you can buy a set of golf clubs and put it in the closet and somebody asks you to go out and play golf. If you've never played golf before, you're not going to shoot a very good round. So when you get a gun, for goodness sakes, learn how to use it, and learn how to use it in a defensive situation, not just shooting at a target, but, when your heart rate is elevated, the adrenaline's flowing, and the guy's coming at you who's only about 20 feet away.
Oh, absolutely. And, again, I think that's another barrier to women in guns that we saw sort of breached recently, which was that it's really difficult to get into learning how to shoot and learning how to shoot defensively and tactically in this, a very male-dominated arena. And so we see quite frequently now groups of women who get together for self-defense training, who have nights at the ranges all over the place, offer ladies' nights now and offer instruction.
Yeah.
And that has really helped, and I think increased the interest quite a bit.
Indeed. We have a group here called Women Take Aim, and we have a question from one of our callers, Emily.
Yes, Emily Taylor, Fox News contributor and gun law expert. And right before we go, Emily, caller who drives a truck wanted to know, he has a legal gun carry permit, wants to know, is it okay for him to get a bumper sticker that says, I'm a legal gun carrier, I have a legal gun permit, and I'm carrying in the truck, or something to that effect?
Legally, there's not going to be a bar to that, but I'm not sure that it's a great idea, and there are two reasons for that. The first is that he is potentially opening himself up as a target for theft. If someone thinks that he's left that firearm in the vehicle, that's a really good opportunity to break in and try to take it. The other issue that comes up is, let's say that someone tried to get into his vehicle or an incident occurred where he had to use that firearm. I was a criminal prosecutor in Texas before I joined Texas and U.S. Law Shield, and prosecutors can and will use things against you to try to sway a jury, and I think there's potential there for a prosecutor to take pictures of any sort of gun-related bumper stickers on the car and, use it in a way that would indicate that he was sort of a gun nut or was looking for an opportunity to shoot someone. Now, we all know that would not be the case, but it would be a calculated risk, I think.
All right. Emily, pleasure talking with you. We'll talk to you some more, okay?
Okay.
Great. Fox News contributor, gun law expert, Emily Taylor, coming up.